Amagetestai Collins. Amaja weki tefsale kongoi. Aga weki kongoi bigap ka tugul.
Yes.
In support ak sauti. Kikinyoru kwa family kusupke akwanda mama. Kikinyoru msaada. Kubon viongozi ak chororo pita. Aga teseta amwai kongoi ne tetani akure. Mama kokitinye cancer. Akielewani Collins. Kikokoromit ngalekab cancer. In fact, it has become a national disaster, a national pandemic.
Yeah.
And in fact, the President, His Excellency, recognized as much when he came to condole with us. Cancer Center. We need really to intensify our efforts on cancer prevention, cancer treatment, so that we can arrest this condition and secure treatment for those affected as early as possible.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Collins say, Amaja saw bigger kato or test time, sorry, wait, co-family. So, what is it? Agamaja Somgora, onge test again, adding a land to put in a portion to go to the guy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? Karibuni sana na asante for tuning in to North Rift News. This is the Arena Show and my name is Colin Sambai. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to you live from Kipkabon in Nandi Hills constituency, the home of one of the front runners in the gubernatorial race for Nandi County, Mheshimiwa Allan Kosgey. Remember, this is the second time we are here. Tulikuwa tumekuja discuss about health. Alikuja akaweza kushare vision yake on matters health. In fact, he told us the things he is planning if given an opportunity. Vile ata transform mambo ya health hapa Nandi County. And we are here today again, but we are diverting to a different sector, a very vital sector in the livelihoods of the people of Nandi County. Tumekuja kuongelea mambo ya ukulima. Things matters agriculture. So before we start, Mheshimiwa, allow me to welcome you, utukaribisha hapa nyumbani na pia uweze kusalimia our viewers. Karibu sana.
Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you so much. Kongoi missing Collins netai atesetai wekini Jehova kongoi. Amuki goribe cha kigondoi wech agoi betutab rani. Agamaja taja kogen kirasmi. Agalejo karibu nyumbani. Karibu Nandi Hills, karibu Kipkabon. Rani ko wakati na baeng kimiyo. Asige ngalale ngalek chetinye county nenyo Nandi. agamaja mwa kongoi missing kongoi neo amu kongete kengalale ngalekab agenda nebo health ngarawet konye kwanyoru maoni chesere maoni tofauti. I have received a lot of messages from Nandi residents, messages, kind words of encouragement, kind words of support. I have also received messages from persons who also have different opinions or competing views on the plan. But all in all, I want to say thank you, because this is important, because it different competing views enriches the debate, it enriches our discussion, and it helps me refine better my thinking and helps me shape better my agenda for the people of Nandi. So maoni chutugul kukonech nafas kukonech nafas kebwa tugul pamoja agerwach agebwat kabisa ngalek chikimakchinige ku biikab Nandi, because ultimately what we want is the best for the people of Nandi. Amu Nandi nenyo Nandi achek tugul. Kongoi neo.
Kongoi missing mheshimiwa, amu kaitaje kwa mara ya pili hapa nyumbani kwako. Na kwanza tumefurahia sana umetuzungusha pale kwa shamba.
Asante.
Mimi mwenyewe hata siko najua kuchuna chai.
Leo umekuja kujua
2 leaves and a bud.
2 leaves and a bud. Exactly.
Atio tumekuja pia tukaweza kuona kumbe pia ni mkulima wa mboga.
Yes.
Kana legamu kimogo tinda the specific jamali ina negiboishi any vegetable.
No. Especially for njahe.
Okay, njahe. Exam ngitesi jamu ejiske ibutweja gotsoja
karibu.
Tite gebe ino limbo wasingishu.
Unata.
Bongo mheshimiwa Moi Ketaje aje, and thank you also for willing to share your vision for the people of Nandi County.
Yes.
We really appreciate that na pia for supporting us.
Kongoi. Kongoi neo.
Sawa mheshimiwa, amizerane ngaleka agriculture.
Okay.
Mambo ya ukulima.
Yes.
So before we start mheshimiwa, what is your assessment of the current state of agriculture in Nandi County? Na pia utuambie tu a few highlights of your vision if given an opportunity to be the governor of Nandi County. Yes.
Kongoi missing Collins kusubke ak statistics chaba Kenya National Bureau of Statistics. 25% na ba GDP, gross domestic product, anan uchumi na ba Kenya kubunu ukulima. Agriculture essentially is the economic backbone of our country's economy. Go collapse agriculture kulule uchumi na ba Kenya. In financial year about 2025-2026, negate 8% na ba budget na ba county na nyona Nandi kugiwa sector na ba ukulima, mainly in crop and livestock production. Lakini kitinye challenges checha in sector na ba ukulima. Kubota number 1, Collins, as you're aware, kogo walak weather magenyoru ropta na yame. In fact, you can see there has been a big change in weather patterns in recent days. Kolale asista kabisa. So we have a big problem with weather, and I think this is part of the environmental changes and global warming that is happening across the continent. Number 8, magitinye modernized storage facilities. Chababande kwa mfano. Number sumo ke targeting shida ag infrastructure or tinwek hasa in areas chaba in Kapchai kwa mfano akab miwa ak areas chamite coffee agalak chacha. So these are some of the challenges to getting in sector na ukulima. So moving forward, Collins, en serikali nenyone na ba maloso bon kimaje gende maanani kabisa areas moot and unlaw en agenda nenyone ba maloso bon. The first area, we want to completely transform the way we do dairy farming in this county. Keger kabisa ngaleka dairy. Number 2 is we want to better support our the production and marketing of our industrial crops. And by industrial crops, amwae, chaik, kahawa, ak miwek. Those are the main industrial crops. Chigitinye, ag avocado, chigitinye in county na Nandi, and to also strengthen our cooperative movement and the cooperative ecosystem. Thirdly, ko lazima geger ngalega machinishek, mechanization, ag value addition. Ak nabo mwisho, we want to concentrate on strengthening our agricultural training facilities so that we can better support our small-scale and subsistence farmers.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a very ambitious vision, Mheshimiwa. Kamja teba ngitwa lengi limezi transform ngalega dairy farming.
Yes.
What do you mean, and how exactly are you going to do it?
By transforming dairy farming, Collins, amaja agoni mfano. Ibaru statistics chebunu Kenya Dairy Board. Kole kiumi 500,000 liters a day chebo chego in county nyona Nandi. Okay. En liter is chutak 200,000 liters kubendi the formal market.
200,000 liters.
200,000 liters kubendi the formal market. And by the formal market I mean kubendi kampuni shek and cooperatives, SACCOs, kampuni shek chebo maziwa like KCC, Brookside, kitinyagora companies chebunu Mount Kenya. Chebo agoi Nandi, agoi Bechego, agoi the central Mount Kenya, because of the good quality milk that we have. So 200,000 liters kubendi the formal market. Another 200,000 liters kubendi the informal market, what I call the informal market. So the informal market ko chego chibendi chigi aldajini hotel ishek ak school ishek mi wakulima chiibe chego kuba Kisumu ak Kakamega. In fact, every morning here on just near my home there's a center chebarus agochama agere pickups chiibe chego corrector agoi Kisumu. We also have border transporters chiibe chego to town ishek, center ishek, kiosks alak chitang. That is really the informal sector.
Okay.
So balance chiganget over 100,000 liters kuba domestic use chego chigipa ishenga chelwe gipiga. So what we want to do now en plan nigitinye kimaji ge chego chutogol age procession in county nyona Nandi. So that Collins,
yes.
So go bit kaya ngalechu kolazima kaya the following. Number one, we have to urgently operationalize Nandi Dairies Cooperative Union. Okay. Nandi Dairies Cooperative Union is an factory na Bachego. Ku factory na Bachego na mite kabiet in Moscow. Nandi Dairies Cooperative Union. Okay. Agamaja wichi gongoi serikali tabo Kenya Kwanza. Amu kinge mite tuwa na by His Excellency ngarawa itapsomok. His Excellency clearly gave instructions that working together with the Kenya Development Corporation headed by Nora Ratemo, the county government should quickly move to complete the factory and to operationalize Nandi Dairies Cooperative Union. Furthermore, kimaje mutagaron milk producers, dairy farmers, wakulima, chemite cooperatives, ake stakeholders, milk societies, kimaje kwegije the shareholders, cheba NDCU. So go controlling the management, shareholding, marketing, act as set up time about the factory. So the first thing is to ensure that we get the leadership and the management of NDCU right from the beginning. Mutagaron kimaje gechop a main milk collection center in kila ward, in ward is sosom chigitinye in Nandi. So tungetinye transporters cheibu chego kongete mashinani ago the main milk collection center.
Killing wards?
what I'm saying is that we are going to get now the transporters kuibu chego kungete mashinani agoi the main collection center agahakikishan kole in the main collection center kitinye kula akula netindoi capacity nenamege ak production about that particular ward. So the first thing is to ensure that first we get the leadership of NDCU right. Second issue is to make sure that at every ward we have a main milk collection center and that at that main collection center kitinya akula netindoi capacity kusupke ak production about that particular ward. So yegagi umchego in the main center kubwa ni tankers chebo NDCU asigo ipchego to the main factory the mitekabiet and in betushek chebo kimaje get capacity naba NDCU so that we are able to collect the milk directly from the village cooperatives asige to the main factory ne mitekabiet komi mkulima netindoi capacity kuipchego directly to the factory kosawa. But the most important issue about this exercise, Collins, kokimaje chego tugol agetakchi factory nabo kabiet nemite mosao.
Guna hii mheshimiwa muga ingalale kiumchego in every ward, for example. Who will facilitate now transporting this milk from the milk collection center Jemi wards kabwa kabiet?
We will have transporters. You will have if you are transporting from the ward. First of all, there are two types of transports. There is the transport from the mashinani, away the main milk collection center, which can be done by local transporters. But the transportation from the main milk collection center, Koba factory, kutanka ishakti by NDCU.
Okay. Yeah. That is a very huge ambition, mheshimiwa. Kama kitia tebe na lezi na mumite zita ne mite ne watch ne sai. Ako tebege ule interventions chuta propose ni mheshimiwa.
Why?
Are they achievable? And how is he going to implement them?
Mugakse. Ngaleju ku mugakse. Amunga lecture amwa kuma story. Magwa angalis raia. Agamaja goni mfano Collins. In county naba Meru. Meru County in Meru County kitinye Meru Central Dairy Cooperative Union. Meru Central Dairy Cooperative Union, which is now the largest dairy processor in Kenya today, which processes 640,000 liters of milk per day from over 100,000 farmers in Meru, mainly in the Imenti region. 640,000 liters. So in Nandi kitinye capacity about 500,000.
Atobe mheshimiwa 640 juko kwa domestic use ama ni general too?
No, it is 640,000 liters. Of course there is the domestic use is for domestic use, but they are processing 640,000 liters per day from 100,000 farmers, over 100,000 farmers, Jemite County in Meru, mainly in the Imenti region of Meru. Nandi kitinye 500,000, a possibility of kiumi chego 500,000 liters a day for more than 100,000 farmers. Kubaro goleng Nandi kitinye wezo, kitinye potential. Shida kityo tomge IBD. In Meru they have 640,000 liters. If you look at the Kwasomania the bank statements, the statements of accounts for Meru Central Dairy Cooperative Union, their turnover is 24 billion shillings. 24 billion shillings.
24 billion shillings.
Yes. Which is more than the turnover of Meru County government. So what we are saying, Collins, we are sitting on a gold mine. We are sitting on a gold mine. So target your KIBD agetinye plan. So kimaje ki umchego to so ngalecho chamwa kumugakse. Ake Collins ingena nende ko abagamoik. So abatuga moik. So ngalega update ami hota kabisa. So this is something that is achievable. Ngaleg chamwa kuma story. Ngaleg chamwa kumugakse. So we will do it.
Okay, mheshimiwa kile ngalek chimwa kwa story. Nyinyi wanasiasa tumewazoea sana. Anybody can say anything.
Yes.
For the sake of kupewa
getting votes.
Kungu na ngaleka Meru ngaleka bimenti yunko ile wana
kago ni na live example.
Eko na live example ile ijegat kwa vesteni 640,000 liters.
Yes.
Nandi ga vesteni 500,000
liters. Akitinye uwezo ke zaidi.
Akile kinye uwezo ke zaidi. Amuzi mwiweje mheshimiwa. How will you take Nandi County to that level? How are you going to take Nandi to that level? Nebo imenti kwa 640,000 liters anango zaidi.
Okay. Let me put it this way, Collins. Yes. Boosting milk production requires us to do essentially three things. The first is that in addition to building the capacity of NDCU, we must set up a dairy feed factory so that we can boost the feeding program for our animals. And in addition to that, reduce feeding costs for our farmers by taking advantage of economies of scale. Agamaja goni mfano. In Meru County, the national government working with the county government put up a dairy feed factory. Negigure Meru Maziwa Millers. Now Meru Maziwa Millers was set up to assist the farmers reduce feeding costs. Okay. Ago boost production of Pachego. In fact, what they are doing in Meru Maziwa Millers now is 10,000 tons of feed per day. So with that in mind, I pledge I pledge to work with His Excellency and the national government to establish a dairy feed factory here in Nandi at NDCU, alongside NDCU. Sege testa nguna ge boosten production in county Nandi. Secondly, we want to also improve the breeds of livestock. So with that in mind, I pledge to work with experts and scientists, those who have knowledge on breeding and boosting and improving breeds. Kimaje ke improving breeds of livestock in Nandi. Kimaje mkulima nemite Tindred, mkulima nemite Cheviogoris, anan Sangalo, anan Kibolonik, anan Samutet. Kimaje mkulima nemite kuelewan the breeds anan breeds chebatuga chemokchinge in areas chemite so go boosten production of achego in areas chechwaget. Namba mwisho, I further pledge to establish a dairy development fund, because a dairy development fund will cushion dairy farmers from the shocks of dairy farming, because dairy farming is not an exact exercise. This fund kuendi authority wakulima yemite outbreaks jabam yanwik like foot and mouth, like East Coast fever, agalakchechang. This fund kuendi authority wakulima kwa expansion about dairy nenywa ago reap the general welfare about their dairy farm, and we will fund this particular fund from the county coffers. So ngalecho tukul kubusteni production of jego authority wakulima ing petushik chepwane.
Nguna iplezeni ile nguna ngot kegone nafasi yeku governor.
We
You will yegu in touch ak mkulima ground ina ile une welfare ne but ngokatuga ngoka any other animals
ko lazima gende maana ngalejo kabisa age boost and production of chego age processing age chego kabisa age processing in county nyona banandi.
Sawa sawa mheshimiwa, those are really very important. Amoja magere nguna ange for ngolin nyawli
we
ko jega ko ibe moro kibe moro lakini nguna moro ko lori na janyu ko ibe siko kwa KCC ko take any time gele nguna agi ilipani for example jam gele jega ngot ko 30 shillings.
Yes.
Kelen around 5 shillings. Koba moro. Amu wende oyano KCC town. Kongot ko kale
wendi olelo kapsa.
Wendi olelo kapsa. Amu akot chito nemite an interior part magoites kabiye. Konguna ngot ko kele ni toreti pharmacy. I think that is a good
it will help.
Kaya ngalale kora about supporting industrial crops and cooperatives. Kale ne imonishoni ne and what measures specific measures do you intend to put in place?
Okay. Gangalale industrial crops.
Kama mwaiwet korogi mheshimiwa. Ile industrial crops jikongirito?
Well, gangalale industrial crops amwaya gobo chai, kawa, avocado, ak miwek. Those are the main industrial crops chikitinye eng Nandirani. Sigobit kengalale ngalekab industrial crops komye, ko lazima kemwa ngalekab cooperatives. Eng Nandi kitinye cooperatives chesere. We have about 400 or so cooperatives with a combined turnover of about 2.4 billion shillings. So igere kabisa ko mongaret newo. And from my own investigation, the most or the largest number of cooperatives are in the coffee sector. In coffee kitinye 180 or so cooperatives. These are just the figures that I was able to get from my own investigation. In the dairy sector, kitinye 95 or so cooperatives. Sugarcane sector, in sector nabo miwek, we have 5. In sector nabo avocado, we have 2 cooperatives. So ngamwa kidogo agoba coffee. During the year 2025-2026 Collins, Nandi County traded approximately 1.76 million kilograms of coffee at the Nairobi Coffee Exchange, generating a revenue of 1.6 billion shillings.
1.6 billion shillings.
Mungaret newo kabisa.
1.6
billion shillings. And this has been made possible in part due to the cooperative movement and to the cooperative ecosystem that we have in this county. Agamaja wechigongwe serikali county amu, it is actually a policy that they have put in place. So kwa kanapta zaidi sector na cooperatives in county Nanyona Nandi. We have to give credit where credit is due.
That's true.
And in terms of strengthening the cooperative movement and the cooperative sector, amaja goni mfano.
Yes.
Mfano nabo a cooperative nange nanende. Amaja goni mfano nabo a coffee cooperative called Kipsiele Farmers Cooperative Society. Kipsiele Farmers Cooperative Society. Kipsiele Farmers Cooperative Society komite Songosoba Ward in sub-county naba Tindret. Sianai Kipsiele Farmers Cooperative Society Sianai Kipsiele kogimuta chorwa nyonege gure Steve Kiprop. Me chitab taunet chitab Tindret ne tindo interest ak ngalegab coffee. The Kipsiele farmers kutindo members jesire miaine. It's a very big cooperative. And they have a very good leadership structure. Chairman enywa ko Kennedy Kemboy. Joro nyonege gure Kennedy Kemboy. Vice chairman enywa ko Gideon Bor. And they have a treasurer negegure Joshua Arab Lagat. So Kingawe Kipsiele Farmers Cooperative Society engarawe tap sisit kenyit konye kia donate na computer which was to assist in the farmers on to keep digital records. But what impressed me Collins was that they have a turnover of about 500 million shillings. So kubaro wale cooperatives ko oret agenge nigimuch ke kanapte uchumi na county na Nandi agetesta ke kanapte wakulima chebakawa in county na Nandi ama Kipsiele kitio. I have also visited atinya another example na a very good cooperative nemite Kemeloi Maraba Ward in Aldai. Negigure Samis Bay. Samis Bay is also a very well run cooperative. In Aldai, also in Aldai kitinye Toret Moi Kapsaos cooperative, which is doing extremely well. We have as well in closer to home Kaptuma cooperative nemite Nandi Hill. Akjab Garnet nemite Kapsimoto Ward. Kia donate na a pulping machine to Chepkarnet Society in Kapsimotwa. Kitinye kora Nandi Coffee a cooperative union nemite Tindred be cheboneteng Tindred. And what is significant about this now is that kogonyor Nandi County a brokerage license through NCCU. And the importance of that is that now we are able to sell our coffee directly to the coffee exchange because we have a brokerage license. And this is a milestone for the county of Nandi. In fact, the first sale took place on 14th of April 2026. Kigium 10 bags, sale number 26, 10 bags, 10 lots of 290 bags. So this is a big milestone for the county of Nandi. But moving forward, Collins, en plan naba maloso bon en serikali nenyone naba maloso bon kimoja mutai karon kejeng high level international markets sikobit ke alde kawa anan kawa cheba Nandi en soko ne misang agenyoru faida ak melekta ni barak agetesta ke kanapte maisha naba bigap ka
agi mashimi. I'm just surprised only mi tore to mi weng Nandi ingen ka ingarale Chepkatet ingarale Siele ingarale Kemelai cooperative ale ngakwe ke gibara fruto gibara bare ramo.
I've been everywhere. Yes.
Guno yelewani kabisa.
Elewani kabisa.
State na agriculture in every
elewani state na agriculture ak state asa na bakawa ak cooperatives. Why?
Sawa.
So the next level, so gimaje gecheng high level markets nguno, high level international markets asige testa get or big up ka.
Aya sawa. Kaingara lega high level high value international markets. How do you intend to achieve this, and which mechanism will you use?
Collins, kanga tawal ngalale ngalega kahawa. Kamwa onale kimaje ke wal ole ki aldoitoi our industrial crops. We want to change the way we market our industrial crops. So let me give you an example. Kitinye sheria in bunge nemite bunge sahi ne naked ke petition negigure geographical indications bill and a geographical indications act agamaja ngalale kidogo about the geographical indications bill, because it is one of those pieces of legislation that will completely transform the way we market our industrial crops. Kingekwea aek chairman naba Kenya Industrial Property Institute KIPI kigonech kurset His Excellency kilejech kole magat kecheng oret nikiriptoi intellectual property rights. It's about unique products in emet of Kenya, because we have some unique products kitinye products in Kenya, unique products chekinotin kuba Kenya. So I'll give you a good example. We have the kikoi. The kikoi is a unique product of Kenya.
True.
We also have the kiondo. The kiondo is another unique product of Kenya. We have akala. Kinyira. So lakini kigirebenech some of these products amuki magitinye sheria na geographical indications. Kimagitinye sheria na geographical indications. So amaja agoni mfano. It is said that Japan or the Japanese appropriated the kikoi, and we lost out on the opportunity to market the kikoi and to take advantage of the revenue from the kikoi for the benefit of the rural economy. Rural economies in Kenya. Notaka mune kikichop sheria na geographical indications. Asigobit kenyoru nafas kiripa our unique products. Agamaja agoni mfano. In Emeta, France. Emeta, France, there is a region in France or a province of France, Negegure Champagne. Champagne region of France is where they manufacture or they make the drink champagne. Niki boy saying in shere, in tumweg, in birthdays. Okay. champagne is marketed locally and internationally for the benefit of the residents and the rural economy of Champagne.
In France.
Majagoni, another example. In Japan, we have a town called Kobe, where they have Kobe beef.
Oh, okay.
It is prime steak, prime beef. Kobe beef is marketed internationally and locally. And the proceeds and revenues from Kobe beef are remitted for the benefit of the residents of the rural economy in Kobe. Kusupke akwito na by His Excellency in Kipi Kige identifying certain unique products that are unique to Kenya, which we will market locally and internationally for the benefit of the rural economies chemite Kenya. So in county naba Homa Bay kitinye peanuts, njugu. County naba Taita Taveta kitinye baskets. County naba Baringo we have honey, kumiat. County naba Baringo we have goat skins. Igurene goat skins in Nandi. Muiwek. In Busia we have the Marachi sofa, the furniture. Makueni County kitinye wood carvings. Kichamgi aldaing Wamunyu market. For the purposes of Nandi, we have identified tea and coffee as some of the unique products which we want to market locally and internationally. Amu coffee and chai kotindo a unique aroma that is unique to the geographical region Ngimite. Kayelewan. So sheria na ba geographical indications ko naked petition. Kiami bunge ngarawe tapangwan before the departmental committee. So that in the next few months amabe kenyini kinyoru sheria na ba geographical indications. So tunkage petition sheria na ba geographical indications kinyoru nafasi kubiga wakulima cheba Nandi ke alde our unique products, tea and coffee eng soko na misang eng bait na bibarak. Asige nyoru faida anan mapato anan melekta na mibarak age testage kanapte uchumi na Nandi akuchumi na Kenya kumugol.
Okay, Mheshimiwa, congratulations kwa ngasi ne Nkipi.
Kongwene.
We really appreciate angana le moj maingen bi kejang lakini you are impacting lives.
Thank you so much.
Asante sana kwa kazi mzuri. Naona pia kuna mtu anaulizia anasema nitawatch wapi episode ya health. Okay, asante sana for those people who are joining. We are live with Honorable Allan Kosgey, a gubernatorial aspirant in Nandi County. Na tuna discuss mambo ya ukulima, agriculture. Remember we had a discussion of mambo ya health. Na kama unataka kuwatch the full episode ya health, enda pale The Arena Show on YouTube ama Facebook North Rift News na utaweza kupata the full episode. For those who are joining pia karibuni sana, uweze kukatch up kwa sababu na pia baadaye unaweza pitia uweze kuona the full episode one on one with Allan Kosgey to discuss mambo ya agriculture. Mheshimiwa gai ngale gabin tuguk cheimeze yai. What further measures do you intend to put in place to strengthen the cooperative movements? Amuka imo cooperatives kaga na le mite kemeloi jepterwa kipsiele inni mpango ne strengthen ngale juta ba cooperative.
Let me put it this way. We continue to support the cooperative movement and the cooperative ecosystem in Nandi County, and as I've said, it has been a policy of the county government to help the cooperative movement. But from where I sit, I think there are three main interventions which we need to take urgently in order to better support the cooperative movement in Nandi. The first one is that under the Malosobon plan, we will register and license all nurseries to ensure that farmers receive high quality certified seeds. So kimaje geiste kabisa kimaje getore twa kulima sumat konyor seeds chebandia.
Okay.
Number ko kimaje geiste kabisa ngalega cherry hawking. because cherry hawking is theft. This is kochorset. So kimaje ne umizani the farmer and is damaging to the coffee sector. Number somok is we want to establish a revolving fund. Negerke agnotan about the dairy development fund nagamwa. Because the revolving fund will help cushion farmers from the shocks of farming. So kimaje kaya ngalejo tugul asige testa ge tore wakulima age testa ge ganapte sector na agriculture in county na nyona Nandi.
Okay. Ngile ngale cherry hawking imaanisha ni ile big cha jam niko lejin mkulima ngalune neni ngakwa chai kulejin ngalune siling sosom ingilo.
Wai nota.
Atis kusirgo sugora mkulima kole kusirgo gen
ngalecha hata kukora ago jorset ama nyoru faida mkulima ba kawaida.
Sawa. Kage ngalale kora ngale ka mechanization. Au kage ngale ka improving breeds value addition kwa ujumla. How do you intend to do this?
Mechanization kuna megeak value addition. Mechanization kuna megeak value addition.
Yes.
County na Nandi kotindoi farm implements. Machine shek chaba kisasa. Chikiboishe eng ukulima. And these machines are really at the Department of Agriculture na Mite Kapsabet. So for example, kitinye tingo chigi kombwani. Kitinye plows. Kitinye harrow ishek. Kitinye silage making equipment. And these implements, these machines kumite headquarters in Kapsabet. Lakini ingpeti shek yobwane ing serikali nenyode na ba maloso bon kimaje ge devolven. Agetau what we call agricultural mechanized units, AMUs. Cheki men kabisa. In kila sub-county. We want to devolve it and put AMUs in every sub-county. Agamaja goni mfano. In Trans Nzoia County, kutinye AMUs. Cheki men kabisa in kila county, in kila sub-county. Amukimaje mkulima ni wakawaida na mite reserve. Kunyor nafas. Kubaishe equipment and implements jaba kisasa in area olimite. Engalega value addition. Kwa lazima geyan kabisa ke embrace value addition. We have no choice. We really have to take up value addition. Agamaja gori mfano. Kingo mite president emetap Kazakhstan ak emetap Azerbaijan kogiwendi 2 years na bo investors. Kogiro president komite 2 years na bo investors.
Yes.
In Europe, at the European Union. In fact, he had a very robust engagement with the investors from the Benelux countries. Benelux ko Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg. Collins, chama agase viongozi chaba upinzani kumwae gole mheshimiwa rais kumitua mheshimiwa rais kumi holiday. The president is not on holiday. In fact, if you look at the communication from Hussein Mohammed in the State House, you will see that top on the itinerary of the president was ngalega chai, tea. Top on the agenda was the marketing of this tea in these new markets of Azerbaijan and Kazakhstan. Top on the agenda was value addition of this tea. So in Kenya, we are the biggest producers. If I talk about tea, we are the biggest producers of black tea in the world. So we want to take advantage of what the president is doing and ensure that our value added goods find its way to European supermarkets and into supermarkets in new markets like Kazakhstan, Azerbaijan. So in short, Mheshimiwa Rais Arab Ruto kusete milugate kujenge new markets for the tea and for our coffee ak minuti kalak. So mutagaron, we want to take advantage kubigam Nandi ke skuman kabisa age embracen value addition asige testa age kanapte maisha nabo wakulima age kanapte uchumi nenyo nabo county nabo Nandi.
Okay, kongoi mheshimiwa for shedding the light ilen kasit arap Ruto. Najua pia sisi tukizamgekere kwendi keleni nataka wano rain president kokongwa muka tamkumiluke. We really appreciate that for shedding the light. In your introduction mheshimiwa kengalale about agricultural facility training centers. Kukamjana ileza which facilities are these and what plans do you have for them?
Yes, I mean agricultural training facilities. Let me take it this way, Collins. Let me take you back to the colonial era.
Okay.
Because in the colonial period, we had 27 agricultural training centers based on the various ecological zones in Kenya. In Nandi, we have Kaimosi agricultural training, agricultural farmers training center, which was established to support small scale and subsistence farmers. For a very long time we did not take full advantage or we did not exploit the full potential of Kaimosi. But in recent times, after enactment of county legislation in the year 2023, we got a semi-autonomous institution, essentially a parastatal, a county parastatal, with a board of management, which has brought about transformation to this particular institution.
Okay.
Agamaja wek chigongoi serikali tab Governor Sang, amaja wek chigongoi kora chairman ak patron of Kaimosi, inended ko chief of staff and head of public service Felix Kosgey. Aga wek chigongoi kora director nabo Kaimosi Dr. Levi Kachile. Nejamge gure this farmer.
This farmer.
Kainet nenat kapsa ko this farmer. Because under their leadership, kogiroga pesa matunde ka position kwake. So for example, now in Kaimosi, we have seen a boost, an increase in milk production from 18 liters a day to 500 liters a day. Kigimitango itakapsa 18 liters a day. Now we have seen an increase. We have also seen improvement in infrastructure. Kitinye modern conference facilities. Kitinye modern hostels. Kitinye an administration block Nempia. We then have as well hostels where we can, and we have a garage where the farm implements can be serviced. I think now in Kaimosi we have increased field days and trainings. We have Kaimosi is training 200 farmers a week with 56 borders. And programs for schools so that children can learn agriculture. Kinga mite school, kinga mite standard 8 in Kenyita 1988. Kia captain, number 4K club. I was a captain of my 4K club. You bought a 4K club? Kinyorun 4K club? Kuungana kufanya kusaidia Kenya. That was the 4K club. So ki 4K club ko club ni kimaje kecher lagok chemengechen organize idea about agriculture. So these are some of the programs that we see proceeding. But moving forward, in serikali ni nyone na malo support. Kimaje ke IBD zaidi. Ibwati Collins kanga mwa ngaleka up dairy ak ngaleka up breeds. Kalejin that we want to improve kimaje ke IBD sige improving our breeds of cattle using science and research. That research and science facility kogimaje ke tao in Kaimosi. So that mutagaron mukulima nemite tin rate. Mukulima nemite Chebiogoris, ana nemite Sangalo, ana Samuted. Kuelewa ni kabisa the breeds of breeds Chebatuga, Chemakchinge in area nemite asigo boosten production of Chego. As part of the breeding program, I pledge to work with scientists to establish a semen center a cement center in Kaimosi. Amu magitinya cement center in the entire North Rift. The one limited ni kumi Kabete. In the entire North Rift kumagitinya cement center. So working with scientists, what we are going to do in order to boost our breeding program is to set up a facility where we will have nitrogen liquid, which will preserve the semen, and we will then accelerate the breeding of heifers so that sige boosten production of Bachego in County Nandi. Thirdly, at Kaimosi, we want to establish a hatchery for poultry chicks so that we will then support better women kimajege supporten zaidi group ishek chaba wa mama a group ishek chaba vijana where we will give them poultry chicks which they can rear and later on they can supply to kwa mfano they can supply to the Kapsabet slaughterhouse Nemite Kapsabet so that we can take better use, we can make better use of the facility Nemite Kapsabet. Naba muhimu zaidi mutaka aron kimajege devolven services chaba Kaimosi so go reach ground zaidi so that we kimajege tau satellite offices chaba Kaimosi in kila sub-county or what we call agricultural hubs in kila sub-county. So tungetinye nguna extension officers ag field officers in kila sub-county. The number of extension kimajege tau these extension officers, gimaji extension officers chaba cooperatives, extension officers chaba crops, extension livestock extension officers, ag field officers. Kitinyerani about 300 and or so extension officers across the county. But Mutaga around Kimaji get test the number of extension officers, like around 600 or so, or 700 or so extension officers and field officers across the county of Nandi. Aksababu na umo egunat amu ngiro statistics and recommendation about the International Fund for Agricultural Development. We have a body called the International Fund for Agricultural Development, which is a UN body. The recommended ratio for a farmer or an extension officer for farmer, but for the farmer is 1 to 600. That is the recommended ratio. Rani kitinye 1 to 2,000. So you get a tageming kidogo. Tageming kidogo. So kimaje ge IPD agetes our extension officers age devolvent services chaba Kaimosi so go richi wakulima anan kurichi saidi mkulima na kawaida na miteri safu. The fifth intervention that we want to bring about in Kaimosi is because Kaimosi is essentially a trading facility. Mutaiga aron kimajege kesere mo use with higher institutions of learning. Sige goji koi kibaitinika health, akibaitinika agriculture, nafas, kuba further studies, aggregate capacity, encountering Nandi in these departments of health and the departments of agriculture. Agamaja agoni mfano.
Yes.
County naba Tharaka Nithi kutindo an MOU with the Open University where they undertake Bachelor of Science programs in agriculture and Bachelor of Science programs in nursing so that kigot capacity nenywa in Tharaka Nithi County. There is also an MOU that the Open University has with Kajiado County, the similar MOU with Kajiado County. They have a similar MOU with Kisii County. They have a similar MOU with Nyamira County. I know there is one on the way with County number Siaya. So Mutaigaron Kimajege said an MOU with higher institutions of learning like the Open University. Sababu na angengalejo is because one of my board members, chairman Nabakipi, one of my board members, co-vice chair, Naba Open University. She's a very nice gentleman. She's an Egegure Professor Elijah Omwenga. Inende nigimwe wangalejo. So this is a very important idea. Nikimajege taongo na account na Nandi. Kinga mite charter, the Kikigoje charter Open University on the 3rd of August 2023. Agabwati alegimwa, which is Excellency, that the Open University should reach out and do outreach for these areas of nursing, areas of agriculture, and languages. And you know the president himself is a student at Open University. Number Collins, we will also want at Kaimosi to explore the possibility of international internships for our people. Agamaja gonin mfano na Bukura Agricultural College, the Western. They have MOUs with overseas institutions to better assist their students. So kimaje ke IBD kabisa ageger olegimuji getoret kibaitinika agriculture, kibaitinika nursing, health, age kanapte saidi age capacity encountering Nandi. Naba mwisho is I pledge to also establish a coffee research center so that we get quality seeds and support our farmers better in future.
Sawa sawa mheshimiwa, because of time jamwa kitotebene na muga ingalale ngalek chepo setet chezang kamjana kitwade what partnership and collaborations jenyi setini biga Nandi si boost ngalek ab agriculture
partnerships che imwae partnerships chepo education si boost ngalek ab agriculture in Nandi County. Either education, pia kama ni other farmers from other places. Well, we have 3 main interventions chagamu tayari. We have for example kimajigeta out the dairy feed factory. The dairy feed factory kubusteni feeding program ne mitenandi ago authority wakulima kepunguza gharama na feeding costs age boost production na chego. The other intervention kimajigeta kuna tanava the Geographical Indications Act segeta wakulima zaidi ko amukimaje ke wal olegi aldai toy the industrial crops chigitinye in Nandi ak number somo kuna tanava Kaimosi. So for example the cement center is a very good example, which is almost like a flagship project. With the cement center kumagitinye in the entire North Rift. So no takugo nech nafas get testa ke boosten our breeding program age testa ke boosten production abachego in county ni Nandi.
Sawa sawa mheshimiwa, mmoja kesoma kidogo kichokele in akotep nepi online. So the people are online, wacha tupitie maswali kidogo na pia kama uko na swali yako tutaweza unaweza tuuliza pale alafu tutaweza kuisoma mheshimiwa ajibu. Miteji tena ngure Jafet Soimo. Kalebunu metete.
Soimo. Metete.
Kala I had
Intindret.
Kala I had his health agenda and he spoke about his flagship projects.
Yes.
Could he be having the same in agriculture?
Makamwa jotak tayari. Ale
Ketinewe kitwe point form.
Okay. Kitinye the first flagship project.
Yes.
Ku the dairy feed factory. In county na Meru. Kitinye dairy feed factory nigitoret nigiteje in Meru with the help of the national government. That one is called Meru Maziwa Millers. So what I have said is that I have pledged to work with the national government and His Excellency to establish a dairy feed factory at NDCU, alongside NDCU.
Yes.
Sige testa getoret wakulima engalega dairy feeds age boost production abachego in county Nandi. That's the first one. The second one is now that we are going to have kitinye sheria na mpya na geographical indications. Kimaje ke wal kabisa olegimuj ke market and the industrial crops chikitinye Nandi, that is tea and coffee. Asige nyoru nafas kialde our crops in soko na misang age nyoru bei na bibarak anan melekta na bibarak age testage toret wakulima ak na basomo kunota na Kaimosi where we will establish the cement center and also devolve amukimaje devolvement services chebo Kaimosi agetau agricultural hubs in each sub county. Amu kimache services chebo Kaimosi kurikchi mkulima na kawaida in sub county.
Sawa sawa mheshimiwa, I hope Jafet umesikia. Kuna mwingine anaitwa Alfred Kimeli. Nebunu Kurgung Surungai. Kurgung. Kala, you came to my village at 6 a.m. Kiptangus Kettle Deep.
Oh,
you really believed in dairy and sure you will do what you have said in your plan. Kiatine mheshimiwa saa.
Kigiuni toga at 6 in the morning. Kigimi yak mheshimiwa Kurgung Surungai ward kumite sub county na Masop. Kigimi yak mheshimiwa Ezra Rotich.
Oh, okay.
Mheshimiwa Ezra Rotich. Kiuni toga. Asubinge na nende ko abogamoi. Abatuga. So I leg up to dairy kwa mi wata kabisa. And there was also another dip we went to Gigimi in the last year, was it early this year? We cattle dip na Bakip Turet in Kabiet. Gigibiak mheshimiwa Walter Teno. Independent co-leader of majority. So na leg up dairy ko ami wata kabisa. I feel I'm very passionate about that.
Unajituma kwa hizi ma cattle dip.
Najituma kabisa.
Kongoi kabisa mheshimiwa, mwalipo kama ngakilwe chekara hizi. Mito chito nekure Peter Talam nekala bunu Jesumei.
Peter Talam.
Kala, I work at Meru Maziwa Millers as an assistant supervisor.
Oh, in Meru.
And did he mention that he wants to build a dairy feeds factory in Nandi? That will really transform the dairy sector.
Yes. Yes, that is one of the flagship projects Chigetinye. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Leji Peter gitio kupangange. When we start the factory, since he's working there, he will come. He can come and work for us. Yeah.
Peter aigas ngile sinyoka. Kuna mwingine anaitwa Helen Kirwa. Helen Kirwa. Ile nuku sema mahali unatoka. Lakini amesema good plans incoming governor. I am from the farthest end of Nandi.
Yes. In
Kapsengere and doing farming.
Yes.
Kaimosi is far, and what plans do you have to help us access the training facility at a lower cost?
Kage mwatayari kole kimaje get development services chaba Kaimosi. So go rikchi mkulima na kawaida. Agotun getinye extension officers in kila sub county. Extension officers for livestock, for crop production, for crops, cooperatives. Age tinye kora field extension officers. Age maje ge test the number of these personnel. Sege meeting the standard about the International Agricultural Development Fund, which is a UN body that tells us that the ratio that should be 1 to 600. The ratio of extension officer to the farmer. The ratio ni gitinye size iko 1 to 2000. So kimaje ge test personnel. Asige testa ke ganapte zaidi sector na tana agriculture.
So mheshimiwa gere yako na mesa
well ako na me time and targeting a lot of issues tomge ngalale. We have of course issues to do like cold rooms for avocado. Tomge ngalale ngalega up cold rooms for avocado. We also have aggregation centers that we have not touched on. We have the last mile distribution for fertilizer. We have the milling plant in Kabisaga. So I hope that next time kinyoru nafasi.
Sawa
ngalale ngalecho to.
Jamwe tage bu nafasi ni exhausting ngaleza tage to ini ngalek chigarara nen kabisa.
Kongoi mise.
Amazing in just a few minutes mheshimiwa. Tebene agoni nafasi. Ingalalji wa kulima je Nandi County. Nandi County farmers like aspiring farmers.
Okay. En wakulima chaba county in county nenyonet na Nandi akpik tugol chetindo interest in agriculture amaja lejo ngalejo jamwa kumukakse kitinye plan akimaje ge IBD asige soldai plan kawagas wale kitinye mpango ke job anan ke establish a dairy feed factory sege testa ke toret wakulima ke pungusan gharama jaba feeding costs age boost and production of chego in county na Nandi kawagas wale kimaje ke wal kabisa agetoret wakulima chebo chaik ak wakulima chebo kahawa kubun sheria nebo geographical indications. Kaokas kole kimache ke devolve Kaimosi Agricultural Training Center ak kimache kora ketau a cement center in county nebo Nandi. So kitinye plan, kitinye mpango. Akamache asom biik tugul, biikab Nandi, ukono nafas kityo. Ukono nafas ay governor nebo somok in county nebo Nandi asikesuldae plan nikitinye aketestai ketoret biikab kaa. Akamache akono ahadi akalecho tatesetai awendoti amwachini raia plan. Ongenam keunek biikab kaa, ongenam keunek akepe pamoja Pamba Mood. Kiite ole kibendi mosichwa wasiwasi ngepe pamoja. Ningependa pia kuchukua nafasi hii kutoa shukrani kwa wasikilizaji na watazamaji na wale wote ambao wamenipatia nafasi hii kuzungumzia sera ama kusema sera zangu ambayo tunataka kuja kusaidia katika jimbo letu la Nandi, na nina matumaini ya kwamba tutapata nafasi nyingine tufike hapa ili tuzungumzie mambo haya, tujadiliane na tutembee pamoja kama jamii moja, kama kitu kimoja. Na kwa hayo ningependa kuwatakia usiku njema na Mwenyezi Mungu awabariki leo, kesho na katika siku za usoni. Amaja awegun kongoi Collins inye actimate na North Rift agalejo karibu tena kongoi miesi na Mwenyezi Mungu awabariki.
Sawa sawa, asante sana mheshimiwa. We also appreciate the fact that you are here with us. Asante sana for always willing to share your vision and insight on the things that you plan to do to the people of Nandi County. And to our viewers, thank you so much. We really appreciate your support. Let's keep the conversation going. My name is Colin Sambai, and on behalf of the entire team here at North Rift News, we really appreciate you and we recognize you. May you have a good night and God bless.
Thank you.